Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Baron here. So we're going to be doing a weekly top 5, or at least as close to a weekly top 5 as possible. This week, it's top 5 fails and funniest moments. Now it's time for a sexy transition. Sunset's going down and just you and a couple of bombers are alone. That transition was good for me. Was it good for you? Ladies and gentlemen, now let's check out Tovarzysz Polisinski here. He's getting harassed by a little locust, and he's in a big old tank. So what are you going to do? His turret might be jammed, might not. Who knows? Ramming speed, ladies and gentlemen. Give him the tank torpedoes. Seems like the turret was fine. But Tovarzysz Polisinski there used his head, quite literally, killed the locust. And that sexy transition. So real quick about this series, we're going to be trying to keep it to a week, one every week. Now I need more submissions. We've got about 300 to 400 submissions. And right here we're going to see regular John 53 driving out his secret documents T10M, minding his own business. The game's almost over. Ladies and gentlemen, he's just driving down and bam, gets wrecked by Massive X in a T-54 who decided to YOLO dive right off it. So sometimes, as with most multiplayer games, your teammates can be just as deadly as the enemy. Now, you may be lighting up a cigarette, which smoking's bad for you, with this transition. I know they're sexy. I'm loving it. I love that music in the transitions. So, we're going to see Code Phantom right here. And you know what? Some pretty nice music here, taking a nice little drive. And you wrecked, mate. What the? Gotta love that shit. Alright, so yeah, some of the terrain on the maps in the physics does need to be worked out. I need my desk, that's true. I was a little excited. But, oh, what do you think of that transition music? So, we've all seen it, probably, happen in the kill feed. Some of us have accidentally done it. Some of us have done it to allies. A few lucky of us may have done it to enemies. I think this may have even been done purposefully at times. Not necessarily in this video, but what we can see right here is an I-15 going on a low altitude ground attack mission here. Some artillery's going off, and you're dead, mate. So you got killed by Prototype in his Tovarzysz 3 right there. A German captured. But yeah, doesn't that suck? Like, it's funny that the artillery shells, I wish you could see the artillery shells, because then as a plane it would make it much more interesting to either run into the artillery or more than likely dodge it. So here we're gonna see the #1 play, and this is by CAPORFOLIE. He's in a ZIS 3. It is arcade battles, but look at who he's fighting. That's a mouse tank right there. Now, this is a lesson in futility, ladies and gentlemen. And the mouse is like, who is this harassing me? So this guy decides to take off and get going. Riding around in circles, harassing a T10M. Now, look at this. Look at this shot selection right here. You thought there was Russian bias. Well, Russian bias can easily be counted by Russian bias. This is a ZIS 30. Russia versus Russia. Motherland versus the motherland. But you can see when firing through bogey wheels and tracks from the sides of the T10M, the ZIS 30 can pen. And this guy's just lighting engines on fire. And he's going to continue to do that throughout this clip. And you can't move when your crew's trying to put out the fire, so it's a pretty good way to harass. And then look at that, ZIS 30 kills the Akula monster, the T10M. So Akula monster, does that mean submarines are confirmed? And a tiger's flanking him, so he decides to use his speed in his little Russian tractor to chase down the tiger and do what he does best. Check, you gotta check both ways though, right? And then shoot him right in the engine block, set him on fire. And this tiger decides instead of repairing the engine, he's gonna gamble. He's gonna try to rotate his turret and rid himself of this ZIS 30 pestilence. But ladies and gentlemen, so we've got 400 submissions so far. I'm hoping this video, now that you see, this is a proof of concept. Look at this, approaching a mouse. Once again, a lesson in futility. ZIS 30 cannot pen mouse. But you know what? Sometimes a little bit of help from your friends A nice T54 there. This guy's having an epic game. He's having literally a game of his life right now. Riding around his ZIS-30. He's got 2 crew members left. And then he kind of runs into some sandbags and gets caught up in the terrain, gets detracked, and runs into the bane of existence. He's taken out a T10. He's taken out a Tiger. And then he gets killed right here by a flat panzer. And ladies and gentlemen, his name was Pink Unicorn. He was slain by a pink unicorn. So I've got a few pictures that have been submitted. And I want to thank everybody that who has submitted. Now, the way this show's going to go, since this was the first episode, and this was the best of really what we had a lot. 300 to 400 was pretty good, but I'm hoping that this video encourages you all to submit more. Now, I said in my 300,000 subscriber thank you video a few months ago, this is how long it's kind of taken, because I really wanted to get this going right, and I wanted to wait for enough submissions to have a pretty decent first top 5. And I decided to go with fails and funny moments, and that was a little more difficult to do because I wanted to avoid glitches and bugs. And that's not to say I won't put up a video of glitches and bugs, but with the recent issues, or the recent, what would you call it? Recent things that have been happening with Gaijin's approach to maybe some of the more negative things. Like, I think glitches and bugs happen and they're funny. And that's a conversation saved for another day. But this is a proof of concept to show you that this top 5 series is working and will happen. So I'm hoping it encourages you guys to submit your replays. The way to do it is upload it to YouTube and submit me that link. That is the best way to do it. That is the best way to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And now the winner right there, the guy who was driving that ZIS-30, won himself a graphics card, a GTX 980. That was what I said would be the first winner in the 300,000 subscriber thank you special that we posted. So you won, mate. I'm going to try to get a hold of you, get in contact with you, and get that sent over to you. I'm also going to be approaching Gaijin to try to have everyone who submits and makes it into a top 5, some golden eagles or something like that, maybe some special things in the future. It all depends what they really want to support. So that's another reason why I didn't go with a bugs or glitches this first time around, because I wanted to see if they were okay with it. That's just full disclosure. So another thing is just kind of personal. I'm back from my vacation. I took, Friday off. I had videos up on Saturday, and I took Sunday off. I'm feeling fresh. It's a good week. We're going to get back to the videos on the main channel that are more wargaming related, a lot of War Thunder videos, and on the second channel, which is Total War Warhammer. And I'm going to get back into streaming this week as well. So if you want to be involved with that, we often do custom battles, which are a lot of fun, by the way. That KV2 line battle and the Tigers versus Shermans, that was all community members joining the custom battles on a stream. They were there for it, so they had, the first right of refusal, as it were, to join those custom battles. I've been having a lot of fun streaming. It's now that I've decided to kind of stick around in the area, I'm gonna be streaming on a weekly basis. I don't have a schedule yet, but you guys are welcome to suggest, when would be good times, and we'll kind of work it through together. But yeah, so I'm happy that the top 5 weekly series or bi-weekly series is finally started. Now they're gonna change theme each week. Like, it's not gonna be top 5 fails, and then the next week's gonna be top 5 fails. It could be top 5 fails, could be top 5 epic plays, could be top 5 saves, defensive kills like jet kills, tank kills, all kinds of stuff. Physics kills, like crazy things like that. Basically anything. It all depends on if I can find 5 good clips, right? That's the way we're going to know. So, ladies and gentlemen, the proof of concept is out here. I want to look to see, your feedback. Basically, if this has a lot of positive feedback, I'll really put a lot of energy in trying to get golden eagles for all the participants who have a winning selection that get in the top 5, and obviously, whenever possible, a more special #1 prize. I had a graphics card hanging around if you want to see how and why. That's all in the 300K subscriber video. So there won't be a graphics card every week unless I could get a sponsor or something like that. I could look into that. Actually, I should look into that because that would be really good. I know some other people. I used to watch a top 5 goals of the week for FIFA by KSI, and he was sponsored by El Gato. Remember that? For those of you who watch that. So that's also a possibility, and I'm going to look into that. But yeah, so we're doing top 5 plays for other games too. Like if you've been playing World of Tanks, World of Warships, Crossout, Total War Warhammer. That's a game I'm loving, and that's pretty much dedicated on the second channel. If you've got some top 5 funny moments, epic plays, whatever, feel free to submit those as well. We're really looking for War Thunder because that's the series we're starting, but there's always the possibility. So you have no problems with just submitting it because, we might do top 5 just random games one week if we've got a number of good clips, because a lot of people were submitting clips from other games. I had a really funny clip from an Arma 3, one of those like RP Life servers. That was pretty funny. And that could fit in episodes. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the top 5 is here. And you know what? It's up to you guys if you want it to stay. So once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for bearing with me on my vacation. It was good to have a few days off, spend time with family, kind of get that mental break. It's always good to have a little bit of a vacation and a mental break. So then you realize how much you enjoy the work that you do and come back strong. And that's what we did right here with these top 5 fails of the week. So the everything will be in the video description. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'm really hoping you guys support this series because I'm really enjoying making it. So let me know in the comments and the likes, and you know what? That's how we know. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron. Thank you so much for being a part of this adventure. I'll see you soon.